Hello and welcome to the final bracket in our series, the March Madness Ultimate Hockey Logo Series. We got 32 teams up against each other here. We're trying to narrow it down to a final logo to send to the Final Four. We already got 3 in the Final Four. This is the last one. And, we got some heavy matchups here. I know you guys don't know the heavy matchups, and I'm the only one that do, but there are some heavy matchups in this series. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you can hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't seen or if you want to see the conclusion of this series, which and that video is coming out soon. If you haven't seen the previous ones, go check those out. Brent's to my left. My name's Neil. Got Jason to my right, and my far right, Joey, is over there. Here's what the bracket looks like as a whole, and let's get into it. Here's matchup number 1. The FASA Falcons from the Alps HL versus the Erie Otters from the OHL. I think this is pretty clear.
Obviously.
Unless you guys are pulling the locomotive one on me here and you think that...
I like the colors and the wings.
I do too. It's very Olympics or Polaroid or something. It's not bad, but look at the Erie Otters.
It's a heavy hitter against it.
Yeah, this is a 1 seed versus a 32 seed almost.
I've seen the Erie Otters play. Not that has any effect on this, but I really enjoyed the game.
There's a very hidden, sneaky thing in the Erie Otters logo, and I'm wondering if you guys have noticed.
I see it.
The Erie?
The Erie in the top of the helmet.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely clever. So
Very clever.
my vote's for the Otters.
Me too.
Yes.
I like
Is that
it.
a crown in the stick? As in we're the kings? Or is that just
What?
on the stick where the tape
Kings.
is? Yeah,
Why would they be the Kings?
because they have a crown on their stick.
They're called the Otters.
I know, but are they saying we have a crown because we're the best hockey team? Like, is that what that is? Why is that tape on the stick?
That tape does
I think
look a little weird.
It's a lighting highlight.
Okay, that's weird. I don't like that lighting. I'd rather it be a crown.
Well, maybe they
Because, it could be a lighting highlight, but based on the rest of the stick, I don't know. I'm kind of confused by it.
I think it's just a play on colors with the rest of the logo.
All right, here are others. Let's move on.
Erie?
The next matchup is the Mountfield team of the Czech Republic, and they're up against the
Joki Poya.
Joki Poyet, and that's from the Finnish second league.
The Mountfield one kind of looks like you'd see on like a tub of margarine or something.
I
don't mean that as an insult.
I
Just
don't
that's
get that reference.
That's
at all.
what I would see.
Yeah, we're familiar with that because they play in the Spengler Cup, I believe.
Occasionally, I think they
Occasionally?
do show up there, yeah.
Or do they play in the CHL? Not the Canadian Hockey League, but the Champions Hockey League in Europe. Is this team in that one?
Well, almost any team can qualify for the CHL if they win.
I remember seeing this
qualifier,
team
right?
play
So,
against some other international teams
Yeah.
in the league. So
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that logo. I do not dislike the
Joki
dog
Poyet. Yeah.
by any means. I like the font. It's modern. I prefer the Mountfield logo. It's got an academic scholar.
It almost looks
type
like a
feel.
Harvard type
Yes.
of. Yeah, I'm with you on
I
that.
prefer it.
Looks cleaner.
I do too, although the lion is a little unnerving.
Yeah,
He
but-
looks too happy.
Jason, there's a crown in there for you.
That's what I'm just saying. That's exactly what I was just looking at on the stick, except for it's turned like this. All right,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
so we're good.
We're good.
We're good?
Mountfield's going on.
Mountfield,
Okay.
yep.
Next up is the
Come on.
Apaxawaho.
Apaskawayak.
Apaskawayak Blizzard and the
Apaskawayak Blizzard.
MJHL versus the New York Riveters and the NWHL. The Blizzard logo's pretty creative
It is. It's
with the puck trail. It's got a bit of Colorado Avalanche, but when I look at that logo, I just think of the like a Dairy Queen Blizzard thing. I don't see.
I see that, and I see Blizzard Entertainment.
Yes, absolutely.
It's almost exactly the same because Blizzard's logo has flat on the top and then it curves on the bottom the same way.
Yep. So the Riveters is obviously a women's hockey team, and I like the little pin on the collar with the 2 hockey sticks. A little bit of an element there. The Riveters, the font completely makes sense to the name.
Yep.
I really like it. It's got the very World War II Uncle Sam vibe to it a little bit.
Yeah, there's actually a character, Rosie the Riveter, who would be like a female version of the various characters that we saw in World War II in the media.
Yeah, the women worked in the plants and stuff to build a lot of
Yep.
things. They were very important during that time. So it makes sense. I vote for the Riveters.
I think I would too. Although we do like the Blizzard logo. I like that.
What do you think?
Rivers. For sure. Yeah.
Apaskawayak.
Next is the Lahti Pelicans in the SM Liga in Finland versus the Florida Everblades in the ECHL.
Cool.
Do you notice anything about the Everblades logo other than the fact that it says Florida Everblades
Yes.
with the gator?
Just saw it.
I think it looks like a skate.
You're correct.
A skate.
The nose of the
He's got laces on his
alligator
nose.
has laces.
I
and
seen the laces. I just didn't. I didn't.
The font
You're
is
right.
the blade.
And it's the little nicks in the blade too.
Yep.
Yep.
That's amazing.
It is an incredible logo.
That is really well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Colors are great too. It makes sense with the area where that team is. Obviously, there's gators and stuff, and they're Everglades.
Everblades.
But now we have the Everblades. So I get it.
Very crafty.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Get my vote.
Me too. Sorry, Pelicans.
Sorry, Nora. Next one is the Trenton Golden Hawks in the OJHL versus the Syracuse Crunch in the AHL. I believe that's a T86 or the.
Where is the front of that plane?
That's how it looks.
The plane's an F-86.
F86.
Yeah.
F86.
Where's the front?
It has.
That
its
is the
open.
front. It's actually it has an engine like right in the
Yeah,
fuselage.
like the
of plane.
turbine is.
So
Oh.
the nose is the intake. It's just
Yeah. Is using this
Vietnam
early 70s?
the Korean War mostly. Korean War, early Vietnam War era, mid 50s to mid 60s mostly, but it's still
It's using air shows and
fantastic
Yeah,
airplane.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, F-86 or CF-86 in Canada, Sabre.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Later, yeah.
Yeah.
Syracuse Crunch is. I like the colors.
I think I'm going crunch.
He's punching through the ice. There's kind of some
It's like shards of ice
some
breaking off.
shards. The font has dimension. It's got some cracks
It's
in
getting
it.
crunched.
The stick doesn't look like a stick to
The
me. It looks
stick
like
is
a-
weird.
It's like a ladle to me. That's all I can see.
He's
Yeah.
pouring some gravy.
Get some soup.
He looks like a jockey, and that's his like little whip thing.
His real crop,
Yeah.
riding crop.
But that had the Trenton logo, although it's beautiful and I love it, has nothing to do with hockey. Generally, like there's no hockey elements at all in that logo.
No, I agree.
So I would vote Crunch.
I think I would too here. As much as I never want to depart from the Air Force or my
Yeah.
airplane things, I think
Yeah.
in this case it has to
Crunchy.
be the crunch.
Crunch.
You crunching?
Yeah.
Oh, you crunching? All right.
Yeah, listen to me. Oh snap!
The Manitoba
Oh,
Moose
snap.
in the AHL versus the Green Bay Gamblers from the USHL.
What?
Well,
I like the card in the glove,
Yep.
but I don't like how his knee and his leg is. It looks so disproportioned.
Yeah, there's a skate right
It
there.
looks like he's got
Oh,
a growth.
yeah.
That's.
Gotta see it.
I can't vote for that. And that Manitoba Moose logo is unbelievable.
It's
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
it's incredible.
it's nice.
I vote for the Moose.
Me too.
Moose.
Let's moving on.
Moose moving on. Next up is the Woodstock Slammers, the closest team to us.
submarine.
MHL versus the the Slovak Ekliga.
100%. Dukla's going on.
This Woodstock's the closest team to us.
Man, don't put him against a submarine then.
Is that a wave? Was that the wave?
It's the friggin'
Connie Tower.
It's the wave going over the Connie Tower because it's diving. It's probably diving to elimination, but I'm going down with it.
It's the dark horse. It gets my vote too.
You're
What,
going with
really?
submarine?
Yep.
No,
Totally.
I'm going for the Woodstock Slammers.
It's nice. It looks super generic to me. I feel like I've seen that logo around. There's so many Viking logos that
The submarine's got a hockey stick in it.
it does. It kind of looks like Kinder Egg.
I gotta go with the submarine too.
This is just for,
What?
just
I
for
have
nostalgia
to.
vibes.
You
Submarine.
crazy guys.
We can't really go with it
Why not?
because it's not that good.
It's got a hockey element.
It does, but the other one's way more well done.
Does-
But I don't think that's going to win.
The submarine one is definitely not going to win.
No.
It's not even a submarine.
But it's a
Submarine
dark
one's
horse.
going under.
Yeah.
Right now.
I wanted to go down by myself, and you wouldn't let me, so now I'm going where the real deal is.
Oh, whatever.
No, the
Slammers.
100% Woodstock Slammers.
All right, Joey, what are you doing?
You can't really think that. If I didn't do
I
that
don't
video,
think that's a great logo at all.
It looks like a ransom note.
With clues and stuff.
Yeah.
Element from a magazine just
Where's your kidnapped child?
Paste.
You can figure it out by looking at that.
yeah, in a submarine.
It's in the submarine.
what is it supposed to be?
I don't know. We still don't know. For 3 years later, we actually still
Like,
don't know
what is the
it
part that's with a triangle on top?
Yeah.
Like that's obviously the top of a
Is that a
castle or a
lighthouse?
parapet or something. like we're talking Slovakia here, so we've got lots of castles in the mountains and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking that's probably what it really is, but
Could have done a lot better job with it, if that's true.
it's probably really old and traditional.
Yeah.
I'm going with Woodstock Slammers.
Yeah.
Let's move the
All
Slammers
those
on.
Slammers, yeah.
That was fun to see that, though.
Rip Submarine.
Next up is the Ottawa Junior Senators in the CCHL versus the Kalpa team in the SM Liga.
None of these do it for me.
The
I will
font
have
is
to
so
say-
overpowering the Senators logo.
But I like the blue and the red better than the
And the-
black and the yellow and
And the
the
building
red.
in the middle, too. It was nice. I have to go Kalpa. Have to.
I think I'm going Kalpa.
I like the unique shield design, and I like the color combination of
Yeah.
yellow and black and then red and black. It's old school with the year on there, but it's also a little bit modern with the gradient and the shading. So it definitely has my vote.
Thank Joey.
Just based on personal... Mika did buy my son a Kalpa mascot
Ooh.
plushie, so
That's
I might
true.
have to go with Kalpa. I was going to go with the Senators, but then I just realized... Because I like the whole Capitol building in the middle. That's cool.
It is very nice.
But
Yeah. Close for renovation right now.
So Kalpa moving on.
Kalpa.
What would you
moving
vote for?
I voted for Senators.
Okay. All right. Kalpa moving on. All right, moving on to the next level of the bracket in pool number 7. We have the Erie Otters versus Mountfield in the Czech Republic.
I think it's no brainer for me. Erie
For me, it's a no-brainer as well. Otters.
Erie.
Erie Otters.
Love that logo.
All the way.
Next up is the New York Riveters
Oh, boy.
from the NWHL versus the Florida Everblades from the ECHL.
Wow.
These are both good, but in different ways.
Yep, absolutely. I love the creativity of the Everblades.
Yeah.
But I love the meaning and the what the Riveters
What that
represent.
stands for is cool.
I think if you were in the stands and you've seen the Riveters logo, I think it would come out more clearly because it's bigger and simpler.
Yeah.
Whereas you need to get up close to really appreciate the Florida
Yeah,
one.
it's very busy with the scales and stuff going back in the tail, but it's very unique. It's a really intelligent logo.
And the way the teeth even mesh together, it could almost be the strings of a net.
Yeah, I see that.
Who knows, right? If they planned that or not, but
I'm gonna-
it's so well done.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Riveters because you had to point out that that was a skate to me on the Everblades.
Oh,
I did not see that before,
okay.
and I was looking at it for a good minute. So
and
I'll go
it's,
Riveters.
It's New York and it has the New York colors.
Yes.
It's clean. It's
I'm going to
so
go with
clean.
it too. I'm going
Me
to go with it too. Riveters.
I honestly, as much as I do like the Everblades logo, I'm actually going to go with the Riveters as well.
Yeah.
It's a simple logo, but it's, I was going to say complicated. It's not really complicated, but there's a lot of important elements in it. It just works.
You don't
It
have to
just
really
works.
think about it. You just look at it and you can see what
Exactly.
it's all about.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is an AHL matchup: the Syracuse Crunch versus the Manitoba Moose, and very similar color schemes here.
This one
Almost
is
identical.
This one is literally a no-brainer to me. I love the Manitoba Moose
Me too.
logo.
Me too.
Yes.
I agree.
Moose.
Even though it doesn't have a hockey element, I think it's the better logo.
I like the expression on the Moose's face. He's big. He's angry. He's aggressive. Compared to the Crunch, it's just a dude that's in like the Tron video game kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. And moose are huge. You can see the trees in the background, which is typical of
Like he looks
Manitoba.
thick. He looks thick.
Totally.
Yeah.
He almost looks like a bull. Like he looks
Yeah.
angry. Just I really like it.
So Manitoba Moose moved on.
Manitoba Moose moving on.
Right on.
Right on.
All right, next up, which I believe is the final matchup, is the Woodstock Slammers of the MHL against Kalpa from Finland.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
Mika, but I'm going with the Woodstock Slammers. The Kalpa logo just doesn't do anything for me. It's just a black shield with the name on it.
it's got a snowflake on it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going for Kalpa.
Hard sell.
I don't know. I like the Slammers logo. It feels really generic to me.
It's like a video game artwork or something.
It's like something out of the NHL game.
Yeah.
Like something that you put on a fake
Custom
team.
team
Yeah.
logo. Right
but there's not much to the Kalpa logo. It's just a shield with the letters on
I think that's what I like about it is that it's one of these old
Okay,
school
think
simple logos that's been
Think
modernized.
of it this way: the Kalpa mascot is a rooster.
it. Mm.
Roostery, if I pronounce that correctly.
I mean, none of them have anything to do with hockey, really.
No.
I like green and gray better than black, red, and yellow. I don't know. I'm going Woodstock, but you guys feel free to move this on.
I like Kalpa.
Me too.
I would vote Kalpa.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we are, the final four in pool number 7, the Erie Otters of the OHL versus the New York Riveters of the NWHL.
Oh boy.
Very vibrant colors on them both.
Hmm.
Unique color schemes on them both. We got the blue and the yellow versus the red and the blue. I love the unique font of the Otters and the fact that the stick is going through and there's dimension there. I think I personally prefer the Erie Otters over the Riveters.
Is the shape of the background of the Riveters supposed to be something specific? Is it like a gas tank or something, or is it just that's just the chase or the shape they chose? Because it's not a square. It kind of comes back up and then goes over. It must just be what they chose to go with because the head's there, maybe.
Yeah.
I like the Riveters logo. It has the New York colors. I really like the Erie Otters logo too.
Does that look like an otter?
I don't know. I don't really know. No, I would say no.
I would say
too.
no, but I'm glad it doesn't because I don't think an otter would look.
Wouldn't make sense. No.
Yeah.
It looks like almost like a bear, like a real skinny bear or something.
Yeah. But I like it.
I still prefer it.
Yeah. I think I like the Otters better, but it's a close call.
It's very close.
There's a lot I like about the Riveters logo. It's very clean. It's very easy and well defined, and she's perfect. Like she's again not unlike the Calgary one. There's femininity there, but there's toughness and ruggedness there too, which I really like. But I think, for a hockey logo, male or female hockey, I think the Otters is a better fit for the sport.
Yeah, but the only mention of hockey really is that pin around the collar or whatever it is. So
yeah, it's way more prominent in the Otters logo.
Yeah.
My vote's for Otters. Okay. We got the Manitoba Moose of the AHL versus Kalpa.
I think you guys know where I stand on this one.
Yeah.
I might have to be with you.
I'm in the same position. Manitoba Moose.
Moose, yeah.
All right, final matchup: the Manitoba Moose of the AHL versus the Erie Otters of the OHL.
I'm 100% Manitoba Moose. I just like the colors better, and I think he looks.
I'm gonna go with the Moose because it looks less.
In
cartoony.
terms of the animal design, I think the Moose hits the spot way more than the Otter does.
I do too.
The Moose is thick, aggressive, and the Otter's he's just chilling or whatever.
The Moose font has dimension and the Otters doesn't. It's pretty two-dimensional, other than the fact that the stick's going through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with the Moose moving on, and I'm 50-50.
Yeah, I'm okay with the
I think I
Moose.
prefer the Otters because of the hockey element, but 100% okay with the Moose moving on.
Me too. Moose.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
All right, starting off in Pool 8, we've got 16 teams against each other. The first matchup is Bars from the VHL, that's out of Russia, against the Victoria Royals out of the WHL.
So is the Bars a gargoyle or a panther? Or?
I think it's a panther.
I think the head looks like a panther. The body looks like a gargoyle.
It's been humanized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the Royals one. I like the color combination. It has this Native American kind of feel to it, which makes sense because it's in British Columbia.
I think the Royals logo is a mess.
I think, yeah.
There's just way too much going on there. There's weird angles, and you don't know what's in front of what.
Is it a sphinx? Like, what is it supposed to be?
Looks like a lion. I assume.
It looks like an Egyptian kind of design in a way.
A little bit, yeah, I see that. I prefer the color combination of the Royals. I'm going to vote for the Royals.
I would say I probably prefer that color too.
I think on color I would. The rest is
it has a hockey element and the other one doesn't, so that's another reason for my vote.
I'll go Royals.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent to both of them really.
But it's
Joey?
If that panther had any more color in it, I'd probably go with that one, but I'll go Royals.
okay.
All right, next matchup, the Rimouski Oceanic,
yeah.
the QMJHL versus the Dynamo
Pardubice.
Pardubice in the Czech Republic, ELH. That horse or that stallion looks pretty cheeky.
Yeah, he's like, hey.
Yeah. But the Oceanic logo, that boat's coming up with
That's fantastic.
it's awesome. It's iconic.
Yeah. Sidney Crosby's team.
Oh yes, you're right.
There's been a few QMJHL logos we've done that I've liked.
Yeah. I have to vote for the Oceanic. It's awesome.
I think I do too.
It's almost a submarine.
What do you think, Joey?
Yes. Yes and yes.
Oceanic, moving on.
Okay, next up the Flint Firebirds from
Whoa.
OHL versus the Belfast Giants of the EIHL.
Boy.
You have a hat of that, don't you? Yeah.
Right there.
There.
Yep.
Wow.
Is that Thor?
That's Boy Thor.
Boy Thor.
I love the color combination of the Flint Firebirds. There's not a lot of hockey in there though. It's just a puck down by the tail.
Actually, he looks like He-Man.
He-Man.
Master of the Universe.
Yep.
He's got a hockey stick, though.
I find that one so busy. I think because of the wings and the font.
I like it. I'm down with it.
You know, he looks like he's right out of a comic book.
Yeah, he does. It's a little too cartoony for me, but he does have a hockey stick in his hand. But from a distance, I think the Flint Firebirds would look really, really good. You can tell what it is.
He has the
I don't
puck
know.
in his tail. He's ready
Yeah.
to whip it out.
I disagree. I think it's too busy.
ready to what?
Whip it out.
Whip it out.
Did you say whip it out?
I don't know what I said.
I think you did say that.
He's whip it out. That's not what I meant. I mean, he's gonna whip it out.
Yeah. I disagree. Unfortunately, I think it's too busy. The font isn't. It's so stylized that it would be hard to read from a distance.
I love it. I think
And then
it's
the
bro.
other font is the most generic font ever. It's just a squished Arial bold font.
Yeah, so you can't go with that. At least the other one's stylized.
I have to vote for the Belfast
I'm okay
Giants.
with it. Yeah, Giants.
I'm going Firebirds. Crush me, Joey.
Not gonna lie, I kind of like that Giants one.
All right.
The colors are, I don't know. Probably looks good on a jersey.
I don't like the green. It needs to be a more saturated green or something. It's too faded or something.
Yeah. Okay, next up, the West Kelowna Warriors from the BCHL versus the North Renegades in the GMHL.
So
Or
another
York.
cowboy bandit with a bandit mask on.
I think I've seen that. Looks so similar to like
Yeah.
an NHL game style logo or something. It seems so generic to me. I much prefer the West Kelowna Warriors one. It's got a hockey element in it. I don't like the expression on the guy's face. It
No,
looks very
that's a
strange.
very weird.
Hey.
I have to. I have to vote for it.
Thank you for your input, Joey. That's very informative.
That's why I'm here.
Sound effects courtesy of Joy.
So you're going with the Warriors.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I am too.
It has nothing to do. That could be a soccer logo. The Renegade. The Renegades could be soccer. Could be football. Could be ping pong. Who knows?
There's a Canadian flag in the very background there that's superimposed over. If you
That's
see
true.
that.
I actually didn't see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I didn't
But
notice
it doesn't really fix the problem for me. That
Yeah.
it's yeah.
that. Are there really Renegades in Ontario? No.
Not anymore.
Are there any Warriors in West Kelowna that look like that?
Heck yeah.
Could be.
Then we better go with them.
Yeah. Don't want them mad at us.
Yep.
All
Warriors
right.
moving on.
Warriors moving on.
Whoa.
Next up, the Amur Cabaret. Okay, God, I can't say that. From the
Amur
KHL
Chabarovsk.
versus the Edmonton Blizzard from the MHL.
That's New Brunswick.
Yep.
In Brunswick.
Shout out.
Shout out MB.
So the second Blizzard logo we looked at. I like that one better because it's kind of like an ice dude blowing the blizzard out.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see
I
that in
like
a white
that.
jersey. The fact that it kind of blends in.
So it has scratches all over it too.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it a
It's
lot.
the snowstorm.
Or just yeah.
I'm going with the Blizzard.
Me too.
I love the color combination of the tiger. At the end of the day, it's just a tiger.
It's clean.
It's extremely clean. It probably looks incredible on a jersey.
Like that could be a vector, and you could probably make that 20,000 by 20,000 pixels, and it would look amazing still.
Incredible. I don't like that scratchiness of that Blizzard.
It's the
logo.
Blizzard.
I get it. I understand it. I just think it would look.
You would think
a
it would
little
look
strange
cleaner
on a
without it.
jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that there's mountains kind of in the background and below. Color combination is pretty good. So I will cast my vote for the Blizzard.
Blizzard moving on.
Blizzard.
Blizzard moving on.
Yep.
All right, we've got the 2-2 from the second Finnish league, and then we've got the Iomok from the Czech Republic, the ELH. So that's a cock.
What? I'm
I knew I
going
was gonna
with
say that.
Olmok.
I'm also going with Olomouc.
I have to as well. I don't like it. He's got a hockey stick in his hand.
Yeah.
But he's not surviving far for me after this.
That looks like something you'd see on like And a NASCAR, one of those big fuel canisters that they.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it looks like a gas station company
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, really.
Okay, next up we've got the SC Bern, a very iconic logo out of Switzerland, and then the South Shore Lumberjacks from the MHL, another maritime hockey league team.
Okay, that.
I'm not down with the SC Burn one. He's choking on a stick.
Yeah, it looks like
It
someone's
does look
saying,
like it.
say ah.
I want to do a sound effect for that. one.
I love it though. It's so iconic. I've seen it everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm
going Lumberjacks, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
going to
too.
vote for the Lumberjacks as well. I think it's the better overall logo. And there's a hockey element into it because of the helmet and the gloves. So yeah, Lumberjacks my vote.
Lumberjacks.
Yep.
Lumberjacks moving on.
Yep.
Right.
All right, I believe this is the last matchup. We got the Gloucester Rangers in the CCHL versus the Iserloin Roosters from the DEL.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to go with the Rooster. What?
You got both the Rooster.
Yeah,
100%.
I'd go
It's-
Rooster.
Yep.
Yeah.
definitely. He's got the hockey stick. He looks pissed.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right, Roosters moving on.
Roosters moving on.
Roosters moving on.
All right, here we are. We're getting into it, narrowing them down. Now we've got the Victoria Royals of the WHL versus the Rimouski Oceanic from the QMJHL.
Rimouski for me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Rimouski for me as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next up, the Belfast Giants from the EIHL versus the Kelowna Warriors from the BCHL.
I didn't really love either one of these in the past round.
I think the Warriors one is a little bit too cartoonistic for me. It doesn't look like,
The Warriors one?
yeah.
I think the Giants one's more cartoony.
That looks more like a human to me than that thing.
Well, that's like a troll or something.
Yeah. I think I prefer the Giants one just because it's more realistic.
I'm going to go with He-Man.
Man, He-Man's dark horse. He-Man all the way. Giants.
Well, I think the Warriors, of the two, I think the Warriors would be my preference.
Me too.
Yeah.
Guys.
Sorry.
So, I'm going to pull a Neil and say, I cannot in good conscience change my vote. So you're going to have to give up. How's that for a debate?
I could probably change my vote.
I don't really care. I just think the
You-
Warriors one is better.
You know what bothers me about the Giants logo? That the tape on the stick comes way too far down from the top. It's almost halfway down the stick.
I just don't like the font. The huge G and the huge S. And I don't like that green, as I said before.
They should put gloves on them.
Yeah. Missed opportunity on that one.
There you go.
So my vote.
You swaying?
All right, Warriors.
Warriors moving on?
Let's move the Warriors on. I'm not happy about it, but all right. Next up, we got the Evanston Blizzard versus the Olamoc Cox.
That was
Okay.
so subtle.
That is not the name of the team.
It's not?
HC Ullamuck. No.
Oh,
They look more like the Tweety Birds.
I'm going Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Blizzard for me, yeah. I don't like that.
yeah. It's not really close, guys. It's
Not even close.
Never
It's
the
close.
No.
okay. Next matchup is the South Shore Lumberjacks from the MHL versus the Iserloin Roosters, the DEL.
Roosters.
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 Wow.
Bingo.
All right, next matchup. Now that we've moved on, the Rimouski Oceanic from the QMJHL versus the West Kelowna Warriors from the BCHL.
This is Rimouski for me because I don't even like that other logo very much.
I don't either, but at least it has a hockey element.
You're true.
But the Oceanic does not. But I tend to agree. I don't really like that Warriors logo that much. I think just based on expression. I
Yeah.
just don't like
Yeah.
the guy's face.
His
Yeah.
chin is sticking out.
Yeah, so I have
And
to.
he has a big nose that's like flattened. Well, he's a
Yeah.
hockey player.
I have to vote for the Oceanic.
Me too.
Yes.
All right, next up, the Evanston Blizzard from the MHL versus the Iserloin Roosters from the DEL.
I really like the Blizzard logo, but I can concede to the Roosters, which is what I think is going to happen here.
I would prefer to vote for the Roosters to move on, or I will vote for the Roosters to move on.
You don't prefer. You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Joey?
I'm going to go Roosters, but I just realized that he has human hands.
I think he's wearing gloves.
He is, but he has human fingers. They can't be his
That's
wings.
true because birds have three.
Birds can't play hockey. why are we having this
I
conversation?
just noticed that. Like, wait.
Yeah.
He's an opposable thumb, too. Look at that.
Mhm.
I'll go Roosters as well.
Roosters.
Okay.
Not enthusiastically. I do like the Blizzards, but
All right, sounds good. Okay, so the final two matchup here is the Rimouski Oceanic from the QMJHL versus the Iserloin, I can never say that, Roosters from the DEL.
This is where the ship goes down for me.
I agree, the ship goes down for me too. I vote for the Roosters. The logo has depth, the colors are great. Yeah.
Good
Based on
feedback.
hockey element alone, I'll go Roosters.
and I'm okay with that. I think if it was just me and I was the only judge here, I'd be going Oceanic. Just I love the logo, and I don't have a good reason. But you guys have good reasons for the Roosters, and I'm cool with that. So,
Alrighty. All right, here we go. We are on the final two in this entire bracket. The winner from Pool 7, the winner from Pool 8. We got the Manitoba Moose from the AHL versus the Iserloin Roosters from the DEL. And we will choose a winner right now to move on to the final four. What's it going to be?
Manitoba Moose for me.
Manitoba Moose for me.
I hate that doesn't have a hockey element in it, but I'm going to vote for it because I think it's tremendous.
It's
tremendous.
so
logo.
good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Moose here.
Well, that was not difficult at
That
all.
was an easy
So-
final.
Wow, congratulations to Manitoba Moose. You've made it to the final four.
We have our final four.
Final four is official. Now we must pick a winner. That will be done in its own separate video coming up real soon on the channel. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you haven't watched the previous videos in this series, we'd love it if you could go check them out. Leave your comments down below and give us your opinions on who you think should move on from each bracket. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks guys for joining me. We'll catch you in that final four video coming at you real soon. Adios.